Hi, welcome to the Destin Business Forum, brought to you by the Destin Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, Amy Perry, and as you can see, we are joining you from the beautiful beach behind the back porch. That's where we're going to have the Paddle at the Porch event in August. We'll tell you a little bit about that a little later, but right now we have Mrs. Gloria Frazier.
Yes.
You are with ERA American Realty. You are the owner-broker?
I am.
Tell me about ERA.
Well, we've been here for 33 years now. I've got 6 offices ranging all the way from 30A out to Navarre up to Crestview.
So you're a mogul, right?
Pretty much, yes. I love my car.
So what's your favorite part of what you do?
Oh, my favorite part of what I do is watching an agent go from being a brand new person to being successful in the business. That is just so much fun. Agents are paid by commission. They have to learn pretty much through the school of hard knocks.
Right.
And it's really great to see when they succeed. We've got lots of people who have been with us a long time.
And that says a lot, I think, when people stay with you.
Yes, absolutely.
I have a friend of mine who is just getting into real estate, and you're right there. She's very accomplished in her other profession, but she's a little tentative. And who she's with, she's like, I don't know if they do any training. I was like, well, ask them. You know, a lot of the bigger companies do, and I'm sure you do.
We do. Yeah, I prefer to bring new agents into the business, and I can teach them the way that I think they ought to be taught. So
they establish good habits.
Great
right?
training program, and we just love to see new people come into the business. So.
Cool. All right, we're going to talk.
And we're hiring new people.
Oh, really? All right. We're going to talk a little bit about the market in just a few seconds, but I wanted to find out about the community involvement that you are involved in.
Well, as I said, we've been here, the company's been here for 33 years. I've been in real estate here for 37 years. So I'm a part of the community. The community definitely is a part of me too. So part of being in real estate, I think, is giving back to the community that has helped us succeed. So we have a foundation, and we also do a lot of fundraising events. We have one coming up in June for muscular dystrophy. ERA is a corporate sponsor for MDA, but we have a special reason this year because one of my agents' husbands is suffering with Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS, and that's a neuromuscular disease. So we're having a golf tournament, and he's going to be our poster child for the golf tournament. He is so thrilled. He's at a stage now where his speech is affected and his mobility is totally affected, and he's looking forward to being able to hold a golf club and make that first hit at the golf tournament. So,
that's a nice thing to do, and it's even sweeter when you know somebody personally that's benefiting from it.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get to the market. Do you think we're in a recovery right now?
Yes. Fortunately, we are. We're in a recovery both in the investor market and the primary market. It's not going crazy. 30A is going a little bit crazy again, but Destin, Fort Walton area is recovering nicely, which is the way it ought to be, so we don't end up with those crazy times that we had back in. Yes.
So it means that everybody learned a little something from last time, right?
I hope so. I'm not quite that optimistic. I'm not sure that we wouldn't repeat parts of it again.
Some of it. But, the part about making a lot of money, maybe, but
that part is the good part. Yes, the part about losing a lot isn't so much fun.
Good part. Yeah, let's skip over that.
Yes.
Is it a good time? You're talking about the investment market. Is it a good time to invest in real estate?
Yes, it's a great time to invest in real estate because the prices still are very low in comparison to 10 years ago. It does require more cash, which is a good thing because that secures the mortgage a little bit more. And the rental market here has gone very, very well in the last couple of years. So the money that we got from the BP oil spill to advertise this area, and Destin's done a great job of doing that, has brought in so many more tourists. So it's a good thing.
Well, it's a beautiful place to live and work. I don't know if you're like me. I never get to the beach unless I have company or I'm doing something like this.
That's right.
I look around and it's like, oh my goodness. I mean, this is in the United States. This is awesome. You don't have to have a passport to just come see these sugar white beaches.
Exactly.
Tell me a little bit about first-time home buyers, people that maybe have owned a home before but they're renters now.
Right.
Are there still properties that they can get into relatively inexpensively.
Yes, Destin especially has two separate markets. One is right here on the beach, the beautiful beach, and the prices are a lot more, of course, than in some of the other parts of Destin. But a person that has never purchased a house before or took a break from purchasing a house because of the market, the prices are still very affordable. There are programs with very low down payments. A lot of people don't realize that FHA loans up to $350,000 or more, which is still way above the average home price in Destin when you take out all the condos. So
wow, okay.
For 3.5%, you can get into a house.
Oh, that's awesome.
VA, there's still a lot of people here that once were in the military and they can use their VA again. That's a zero money down. And there are even parts of Destin that qualify for what they call rural housing loans, which is kind of a hoot because it's not very rural. But you can live in Fort Walton area or Destin area for no money down too. So
wow.
If people are really thinking about getting out of that apartment or out of that rental situation, this is a great window because the prices have gone up a little, but not that much.
And you'll help walk somebody through that if they contact you and
Absolutely.
say, look, I'm interested, but I don't know, I have this much money.
Exactly. They don't have to start with a mortgage company or understanding much of the process at all. That's part of our job, is to start from A to Z and guide them into what they need to have, not what we think they should have.
Well, I imagine that you're very, very good at your job. Your voice is just so soothing. I want to come to your company and have you just talk to me.
Wonderful. I'd love to have you.
All right. Thank you for joining us, and come back sometime, okay?
I'd love to do that, Amy. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Gloria. We'll be back.